Folks, if you know anything about the game of chess, you know that when you are, in the middle of playing a game, a very stressful game, or playing, you're doing some tactics or puzzles or something like that, it can be kind of stressful. It can be stressful doing that against yourself. Maybe you have anxiety, or you get kind of depressed when you lose, or you miss a puzzle, you miss a tactic. But I hope you guys know, and I kind of want to make sure you all know that, even though it might be kind of hard, sometimes you get depressed or whatever, you get, discouraged, please know that no matter how bad you think you are at the moment, if you are like, I cannot stress this enough, but if you are like at the absolute the lowest you've ever been, okay, in your chess journey or something like that, what I always say, this was true for me as well, when I was at the lowest point, I always said to myself, you can always, you're only going to go higher, right? You're only going to improve, okay? So I hope you guys know that, and that was kind of a weird intro for this video. Basically, this video is just going to be some low chess, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wanted you all to know that, I believe in every one of you, and I hope you all, really improve, especially this year. Let's make 2025 the year you improve and get to, your goal, whether it be, 1,000 rapid, 2,000 rapid, maybe 3,000 rapid. I don't know who's watching this video, but whoever you guys are and wherever your journey's at, I hope this will just be an encouragement to you guys. And also, let me see in the comments down below. Let me see what your rapid rating is. Okay, I'd love to see that. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Again, from last video, it's our old friend Voldemort, he who must not be named, rated 746 against Mr. Pavan, rated 773. Again, these are their actual ratings. And this game was actually pretty good. This was an actually pretty surprisingly good game. And I'm excited to show you guys. Here we go. Again, and if you guys don't want your games to look like this, okay, look like this right here, okay, sorry, right here, check out the link in the description for chess.com premium memberships. And if you study and you do the tactics, you do puzzles, you do lessons, you will not have games that look like this. Now, if you just click the affiliate link and do that, you can thank me later. What does affiliate link mean? It means you don't pay any extra, but chess.com gives me a little kickback for telling you guys about it. So appreciate that a lot. If you decide to do that, you'll be supporting the channel. Appreciate it. And I get to, make videos for you guys, which I absolutely love doing. Okay, here we go. Pavan is white and starts the game with e4, e5, knight to c3. This is the Vienna. And knight to f6 and f4. This is the Vienna gambit. E takes, and now e5. So, out of the bat, white is playing great. This is like a quintessential, is that the right word? I don't know. Vienna gambit, right? They must have watched a lot of Gotham Chess videos, got the Vienna gambit course on Chessly or something, which, I'm a huge fan of Chessly, although I wish I had my own platform, but, those are some great, the Vienna gambit is great. I don't really play e4, but I have played the Vienna gambit. I've got some great positions from it. But it's great, especially at this level. If you know it thoroughly at this level, people do not know this. I'm serious. People do not know how to play against this. And you should take a look sometime in the openings section of chess.com and look up, e4, e5, knight to c3, knight f6, f4, Vienna gambit. You'll see that if black plays into this, it's a high winning percentage for white. Not like, 98%, but it's like, it could be like as high as like 60 or 70, right? Same with Queen's Gambit accepted. So all my Queen's Gambit people. Love you all. I'm in the club. So anyway, knight to g8. This is the point. Black is stopped from, you know, going anywhere here. You know, here, here. All these squares are taken, so they have to go back to knight to g8. Now d4. This don't know exactly what that. I've never seen d4. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a move. Maybe it's not. What I would play in a moment is here, just easily, just to stop the queen check. But now you got to deal with that. d4, queen h4 check, g3. Not a good move because you take, and now you go there, and you go there, and it's not good. Boing, you go there, it's not good. Knight to h4, queen to c6. Rook takes. Bishop to b4. Again, this game is like weirdly good, but also like kind of weirdly bad. So it's kind of like, is it good? Is it bad? You know, it's kind of different. It's a different game. I don't know. Bishop to d2. Knight to e7. Clearly, the black wants the castle, obviously. Rook takes g7. Black can no longer castle. Knight to d5. Knight takes. Queen. Bishop takes first. Queen takes, and now queen takes. c3, enforcing that d4 pawn because otherwise you'd lose the pawn. Queen to h1, bishop to f1. That's the only way to protect the king and also the rook. Queen e4 check. White does not want a repetition. They go queen e2, queen h4 check. Well, ouch. Oof. That's just kind of deadly, guys. I mean, honestly, wow. Oof. You know, it's pretty bad. What would work? I don't know if there's anything. There's nothing that would work. Queen takes, king d1. d6 and e takes and bishop to e6. d takes e7. Sorry, d takes c7. Sorry. Knight to a6. Queen b5 check. Knight, queen. I can't speak today, man. What is going on with me? Come on, man. Oof. Bishop to d7. Queen to e5 check. Bishop e6. Bishop e5 check. King to e7. Rook e2. Rook takes. Queen, king to c2. And black is like going for the kill. I mean, come on, guys. What are we doing here? Also, if you, obviously, you know, if you go there, it's not that, but it is that. Which, you don't want that. Because if you go there, it's mate. Okay, that's mate in like 3. Gotta be careful, guys. Come on. Rook e2 check. King to d3. Queen h3 check. King to e4. Folks, this game is over in like 10 moves. Be ready. Rook e2. Bishop takes. So black hangs the rook in one move. I mean, just like, no questions asked, okay? No questions asked. Here we go. Queen h4 check. King to d3, queen h3, king c2. Queen there, takes. Bishop there, knight takes. Bishop f3, knight e6, king e2, king, knight to f4, check, king e3, knight e6, b4, and in this game, Voldemort goes down and loses the game on time, which is kind of crazy. He must have been using a lot of time because they started with 10 minutes each, which is like almost like what this video is already, which is kind of crazy. Usually I don't, usually I try and make my videos in the middle as far as length. I don't want to make them super long, but also I want to be informative and stuff. So I guess this is a pretty good length for game number 1. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you 2 games today. In every episode, I'll probably be showing you 2 games, except for the first episode. Of course I didn't. But this game was all about... let me see. Let me just go back here for a second. If we just scroll through here for a second, what it looks like to me is black played very well. And the moral of the story is you should take advantage of your opponent's mistakes. Especially black. Black did a good job of that. So notice white walks the king out. I would not have done that. I would have gone to b3. He goes d3. And they kind of hunt the king there. But they lose, they lose the rook. But I mean, by then, white is down significant on time, probably. They hunt, they force a queen trade, and they take the pawn. This game is like, it's about taking advantage of your opponent's mistakes. That's kind of like what the moral of the story is. And also, can I just say, I mean, what is b4? Like, what are we doing here? I mean, white is probably like scrambling for something because they have absolutely nothing. Zilch. They got 0 in the bank account. Okay. And also 0 on the board. Boy. Okay. Okay. Game number dos. Here we go. Folks, welcome back. Here we go for game number 2 between Aragog and Llama. Aragog, if you don't know who Aragog is, what Aragog is, I should say, you guys are missing out. You guys haven't read your Harry Potter lately. Anyway, you guys should go see who Aragog is. Okay, sorry. What Aragog is. It is not a person. But you'll find Aragog pretty easily in the Harry Potter book. Book number 2, I think. Yeah, book number 2. The Chamber of Secrets. Check it out for sure. I think you might be surprised by what Aragog is. Also, I kind of want to give Llama a capital letter, although they don't really deserve it because I hate llamas. But anyway, anyone who likes llamas, I don't. So you got to live with it. And also, it's my channel, so if you want to leave, you can. And also, if you want to leave any hateful comments, please do that as well, because, whatever your comments may be, I'd like to hear them and see them. I can't really hear them, but I can see them. E4, played by Mr. Aragog. Also, it's so funny watching a game by Aragog. Okay, spoiler alert. For everyone who watched this far and skipped and didn't, who walked past the intro to this game, Aragog in Harry Potter. Also, I don't even want to say because it's so interesting. You guys should just read the book. Sorry, I'm not going to say. B6, bishop to B5 and C6. Bishop to B5 is like when you want to play one of these things, if you know what I'm talking about. One of these things, boom, one of those things, but instead of that, which is, I guess, normal, we go bishop to B5. Wow. C6. Bishop to A4. Very easy to counteract that. B5. Black is just playing like a GM here. I mean, what are we doing? Like, black is not 435. And also, Aragog, you're letting me down here. Come on, man. What are you doing? Bishop to B3, A5. They're just looking to trap the bishop at this point. Knight to... Okay, and they do. Aragog, this is not what I wanted to see happen. Also, this is also my first time seeing the game too. Okay, so I'm reacting to it along with you guys. I have not seen this game yet. So I'm pretty disappointed in Aragog. Dude is kind of letting me down here. I mean, not kind of. He is. He is letting me down. Traps the bishop. And what are you going to do, right? You take. Okay. Take. Okay. G6. Going for double fianchetto. D3, rook e6. King G1. Oh boy, what are we doing today? Bishop E7, bishop F4. Oh boy. What are you doing? I'm not gonna do it. a depressing game. This game just... This is like one of those games you see that just ruins your day, okay? My day is like kind of mid right now, you know? Just like nothing crazy, just normal. Like this, this game, like this, just like that. Like a cliff. You drive your car off and I don't know what happens. You survive because you have a parachute in your backpack, apparently. It's like one of those choose your own adventure things, you know? Either you... I'm going to pause the game and do this fun thing quick. Okay, so let's say you know, in this case, you're driving in your car, you see a sign that says go right and go to the forest, go left and go to the lake. Which one do you want to go to? You go to the forest, a bear happens to walk across the road and it saves you from a tree crashing. It kills the bear, but it saves you. Anyway, something like that. You go to the forest and a guy is like hunting and he shoots you. I don't know, just something crazy like that, okay? It's just like something random that just happens and it's just like, what are you gonna do, right? It just comes out of nowhere. This is like what this game is. Exactly, it's just like what this game is here. You are playing a game and you see... Okay, I'm not going to go anymore. Anyway, bishop takes rook, bishop takes knight, at c5, knight g5, rook f6, knight e4, rook f5, c3, b4, c takes. The only point of b4 was so that the bishop could get up. That's the only point. Pawn takes, d6, pawn takes, bishop a7. This game cannot be real. What? What is this? Oh boy. What? Are these guys like... Oh man. What? These guys just learn how to play, probably. That's my guess. What would possess you to do that? What? Are you kidding me? Have you absolutely lost your mind? What? Unbelievable. Oof. Oh boy. Oh my. Okay. Let's take a break. We gotta take a break for a second here. Take a deep breath, everyone, with me. Let it out slowly. Okay, here we go. Takes, knight takes, knight c3, queen a8, knight d6 check, wins the rook, doink, and bishop to d4, knight takes d4. Hold up. What? Huh? Okay, I guess you win it back, but what is going? This game is like otherworldly. Seriously, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. What are we looking at here? King e7. King f1. Obviously, you want to get the rook out. You haven't moved the rook in 26 moves, 27 moves. Queen 6, queen c8. That doesn't do anything. You go there. King e6, king e2, rook e8, queen a8, and you go there. Now you hunt things if you want to. And oh boy, h4, rook e8, queen h7, king d6, queen h6 check, h7. We have a little bit of repetition there. Okay, but apparently chess.com does not do anything about that. We have knight to e4, bishop takes, and now queen to f4 check, queen e5, queen takes, Bishop. The amount of blunders in this game is nothing short of outstandingly surprising. What would possess you to take on f5? That's like hands down the worst move you can easily play. I mean, what? Oh. Are you kidding me? King d2. Rook e2, h5. It's over. Rook takes f2, check, king d1, queen b2. Okay, black loses the rook, but instead gets mated. Folks, I chose this game kind of to go along with the intro, I guess, for this video, which is, no matter how bad you think you guys are at playing this game is tough. This game is brutal sometimes, okay? This game does not let it have you, like, does not give you easy time. No matter how hard it's going for you, just know that at one point, these guys were here, and I hope that they are not here now. You know, most likely they're not, but just know, at one point, they were here, and I hope you guys are watching this too, because this will be great. If you guys are watching this, but now you're like, instead of, 477, 435, you guys are like, 1,000, that'd be great. I mean, I would love that if you guys were here and seeing this, because that would be such a, a testimony to, what can be done in that amount of time if you really persist and you really are diligent and persistent in getting better. This is a prime example. Okay, this is a bad game. I chose these games specifically because they were bad, not just because they're entertaining, yes, but also because we can learn from them. We can learn so much from these games about these guys. These were their games. It hurt, but I'm sure they learned so much from these games. Maybe you guys didn't, but we can. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope these games taught you guys something. And if they didn't teach you anything, at least you guys had a good time watching. And yeah, I hope that this will be inspiration for you guys, that no matter where you at, no matter how low rated you think you are, no matter how bad you are at this game, this very, very unforgiving game, hope you guys are encouraged, I guess, is what I was looking for. Being encouraged. Hope you guys are encouraged by that. And yeah, that's all I got. Hope you all enjoyed the video, the games I showed you today. I showed you 2 games. Make sure to check out the links in the description for chess.com premium memberships. And check out also the link for Submagic. It's a great, it's an amazing video editor. You can make, people, all over YouTube use it for editing shorts and creating, editing and creating subtitles, all that stuff. And yeah, guys, check that out. You'll get, if you use code PawnStorm when you get your membership, you'll get 10% off that membership. Please do check those out. Those are both affiliate links, which means you don't pay any extra for it, but I do get a little kickback for telling you about it. So that supports the channel. Really would appreciate that. Also, if you have any questions, any suggestions for videos, please do leave them down in the description. I will be very happy to get back to you guys about that and fulfill some of those requests for videos. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video for this is the third episode, I think. So episode number 4 of these lower rated games, just exemplary games, I guess, and just example games and stuff. And if you guys have like a title you want to call this whole playlist, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna call it, but I'll leave the playlist maybe in the description or a link to it, maybe here or something, I don't know. Check that out. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that right here. Boom, click my face right there, click me. If you want to check out the last video right there, YouTube thinks you like that. See you all in the next video.